on? What's happening? This is breaking news, people. Breaking news. What's good with everybody out there in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and everybody out there? What's good with everybody out there in the world? This is the motherfucking show of the century, the Listen Doctor, and I am your host, the Listen Doctor, and we coming to you right here on Listen Doctor Radio. You can catch me on iHeartRadio, you can catch me on Instagram, you can catch me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Speaker Radio, people. This is on iHeartRadio, and this is the Listen Doctor Radio. I want to give a special birthday wish to my dog, Callie. You hear me? Happy birthday to you, nigga. Happy birthday. My birthday coming up in 2 days. So, tune in for that. It's going to be fire. You hear me? It's going to be nice. Just holler at me on the lines if you want to wish me a happy birthday. If you want to wish me a happy birthday, the birthday is 29th, the 29th. That's Monday, the 29th. So holler at me, let me know how y'all feel. Callie, happy birthday to you, nigga. Everybody who know Callie on Facebook, go wish him a happy birthday. Any of my fans who watch the show and know the show, go wish him a happy birthday. Let them know how y'all feeling out there. Tell them to listen, Doctor said it. You hear me? Man, I want to talk about some shit, man. A lot of shit on my mind today, but most recently, the news that I found out that Richard Sweat has been killed. Richard Sweat has been killed. One of the convicts for the that was one of the murders that escaped from New York City prison. He was found. He was killed by a cop yesterday. So that's some big news for New Yorkers. That's some big news for the world because they broke out of prison and shit, and they know this shit get what they get. They was convicted murderers in a way, so fuck 'em. And that's one of the things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the shooting that happened in Cleveland. That's some bullshit, man. It was some real bullshit that happened. The guy was able to go in the church and kill 9 people, including the pastor. And it's funny to me. A lot of people not talking about. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. Think that it's racial to talk about it or this. I want to talk about it because this dude was able to kill 9 fucking people, and Michael Brown supposedly robbed a store for some cigarettes, and they killed Michael Brown. They shot him dead. Not only did the officer kill him in front of everybody, and one of his best friends seen it. When he was falling to the ground, he got shot 3 more times. He was already dead the first 2 shots. He got shot total of 5 times. I think it was 6 or 5. I'm not sure. About 6 or 5 times. And you let this white guy walk away, get to see trial. Get to see if he was committed, if he was play like he was fucking whatever, play like he was fucking insane. I don't know. I don't really know too much about what the trial going on, how everything. I haven't been watching that bullshit because I think that's some fucked up shit. I should be watching it, but I really think that's some fucked up shit that's taking place. I don't know if he's been convicted or not. I haven't really seen the news on it to see. When I get that news, I will let y'all know about it if he was convicted or anything happened to him or whatever. But I think that's real some fucked up shit. Trayvon Martin wasn't doing really nothing. You hear me? Was just chilling, walking through the fucking suburbs and got killed. You hear me? We all know what happened with that story. This bitch ass nigga walked a couple of more years later, right after that, right a year later after that, the nigga who killed Trayvon Martin in the accident, nigga on a road with road rage. You hear me? Then right after that, he get into it with a cop. You hear me? Trying to impersonate a cop. Then right after that, he pulling over people like he the cops, trying to put people over and get people tickets and not stupid ass. Still got his gun license. Right after that, get into it with his wife at his house. Him and his wife get into it. He hit her. He beat her up. He still got his gun license. He still be able to hold his weapon. He's still walking around. Right after that, get into it with another fucking cop in another city. Right after that, try to challenge the gang for a boxing competition for fucking to raise money. getting his celebrity up. Right after that, you know what I mean? Then he doing some other bullshit that's taking place. Finally gets arrested after 4 times of doing bad shit. Finally gets arrested. Get off the street. Still have his gun. Still be able to hold his weapon. I've been a gun holder since I was 17. The reason I've been a gun holder since I was 17 because I went to a training program called Job Corps. And the Job Corps program that I went to, we had to hold guns because it was a training program for security. It wasn't a top of the line gun. It was a little fucking fake ass revolver. You know, it was a real revolver, but you know what I mean. It was a revolver. You know, it wasn't really what it was to hold a weapon, but it was, you know, it was shit. And I really got my gun license when I turned 19 after I graduated from the program. I got my gun license when I was 19. From that time, I had my gun license. You're in the program. From the program, started doing security. I did like 2 security jobs. It wasn't really what I thought it was gonna be. The money wasn't really what I thought it was gonna be. So I had to go back to what I was doing, cooking. I had to go back to my true love, go and cook. You know what I mean? That's what I did for a couple of years. But I still had my gun license. I lost my gun license a couple of years ago for some shit that happened that I wasn't even a part of. Some shit my brother did, and I wasn't even a part of it. You know what I mean? Finally got my gun license back a couple of years ago, and now I got my shit. But this nigga, the nigga who killed Trayvon Martin, he can go and have his gun license after impersonating a cop, trying to stop people over like he a cop, giving people tickets and shit, harassing people, harassing young kids, killing Trayvon Martin, and he still have his license. He still be able to walk. And I think that's fucked up. Then the cop in Cleveland again shot the little boy because he had a fake gun at the park. Because some white racist ass fucking guy said they had a kid at the park waving a gun. Not to go down there and see if it was a fake gun. Not to go down there and see, hey young boy, young man, why you got a weapon in your hand? Whose weapon is that? Not to be a good Samaritan. No, you wanted the cops to come down there so he could kill a young boy. Young boy died for a fake gun. And when I did this video a couple of months ago, I told parents, I want to if you ever give your son a weapon, a toy weapon, a gun or a knife or anything like that, you are a stupid ass parent. And I meant what I said, because you have to look at it. All these black kids are dying because they have parents giving them guns, fake guns, water guns, BB guns, pellet guns, whatever the fuck, paintball guns. When I get my son, and I have a son, my son's not gonna even know what a gun is until to come to that age to know what that shit is. Then I'm gonna talk to him about that. He's not gonna watch movies with guns in it. I'm not gonna watch any fucking action movies. I'm gonna keep him away from any movie that has that type of shit in it. Any TV show is not gonna be watching my house that shows that shit. Bad Boys. He's not gonna see Will Smith in it. He's not gonna see Martin. None of that. He's not gonna know what none of that shit is. He's not gonna know what a fucking K9 is. He's not gonna know what none of that shit is. An AK-47, a rifle, none of that. A 9. He's not gonna know what none of that is until he get to the age that when I tell him, he's gonna understand what it is. And I am gonna have a weapon in my house because I am gonna carry. I am gonna carry, but it's gonna be locked up in my car. And I'm gonna have one inside the house, locked up, where he can't find it. And he's not gonna know where the keys at. The keys is always gonna be on me. Either me or my wife is gonna be on me. And I'm not gonna let nobody play with my gun. Touch it. Look at it. None of that. No friends or nothing. No brother or cousin, nobody. It's gonna be my gun. That's what happens when you let other people touch your gun and they like it and then they use your shit and something happens. That's what happened to me. So, like I said, man, we only got like 4-5 minutes left into this video, into this show. This is a little quick show today for Saturday. I really don't do shows on Saturday. I did a show last Saturday just because I felt like it. Today I want to do this show because today is my homeboy birthday. Happy birthday to Callie. Happy birthday to Tina. Happy birthday to Tiana. Happy birthday to Chris. And happy birthday to, I think, Jerry, his name is. Yeah, that's all. A lot of my friends do Jerry. Just follow me on Twitter, so I'll holler at you. And you can holler at Jerry right now at Jerry227. It's Jerry227. You can holler at everybody else on a page. Just go to my Facebook page and check that out. Like I said, man, it's kind of fucked up how the world is. We got a lot of racism going on, and I want to shine some light because my homeboy shining Cali. He said, man, look, he showed a video of some shit. Don't a picture of some shit. Don't let the because we can have same sex marriage take you off what's really going on in the world. Don't let them do that to you because they trying to feed us that bullshit so we can forget about what's really going on. This white kid and the racism. They really trying to take us and put a wool over our eyes. Oh, we're going to give them same-sex marriage. Oh, we're going to give them this. And then we're going to try to let everything else go. And we ain't going to talk about it. No, we need to be talking about it. We need everybody to talk about it. Go on every Facebook page, every channel, every YouTube channel, everywhere. And put it out there. You need to do your own fucking videos. You need to start doing your own videos and talk to your own people in your own neighborhoods and your own community. And like, look, we need to get together. Let's get a march together. And everybody... I will be working Essence Festival. I will be working the Essence Festival during that time. So between the time of the 2nd of July through all the way until the 9th, I am not going to be doing a show. I am not going to be doing a show. I'm going to do a follow-up show of everything that I did, or all the superstars that I seen, or everything that I had to encounter, or everything like that afterwards on the 9th. The night of that night, I will be doing a show that night. The reason why is because of the job that I work for. Superdome asked us not to do anything like that. I didn't get a contract with them this year because I wanted to get a contract that I can go around and interview and do all this shit. I didn't get a contract with them this year because somebody beat me out of it. I didn't get it. But next year I will have a contract with them, so when Essence come, I can be able to go and see what it is and do this. And this year I'm gonna be cooking. I'm not going to be going there doing this. And I am going to give us a quick speech at the Essence. It's going to be like 15 minutes. So if you want to come out there and check it out and check me out, I will have an opportunity to do that. It's going to be about 15 minutes. It's going to be at the Superdome, the New Orleans Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. It's going to be on the third day of the Essence. And I will be going on after Kevin Hart. After Kevin Hart comes on, I will be going on giving a speech to the employees, giving a speech to the people who work there, giving a speech to the people who paid their money to see Essence. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be a 15-minute little speech. And it's just about, who Cafe Reconcile is as a whole. That's because that's the company I work for. It's just about giving them who Cafe Reconcile is as a whole, instead of being just a cafe, more than a cafe. And we giving them we giving them service, so we're going to give them a 15-minute speech of what we are, and in that 15-minute speech, I'm going to say who I am as a person, and my company is, my company coming out as this, and my brand, and I will let people know what it is. So tune in for that. You can holler at that, the Superdome, your tickets, feel free to get them right now. They still have a couple of tickets sold. The cheapest ticket is about $34. Get your ticket so you can find out what's going on with me and find out what's going on with all the superstars. But I will put everything online after that night, after the last show. So man, look, we got like 2 minutes left to the show. Like I said, last couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing my hats and my t-shirts and my beanies. I'm going to be doing a lot of things coming up in a couple of months, man. It's going to be big. I'm going to get my cards set up. I already got a couple of them. I'm going to get my cards finished and printed and everything, so it's going to be nice. So you can holler at me right now at any channel. You can holler at me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, iHeartRadio, Twitter. You hear me? Let me know how y'all feel. And everybody have a blessed Saturday. Have a blessed Sunday. If I don't see you tomorrow, if I don't holler at y'all tomorrow, keep God first. Keep God in your relationship, in your marriage. And just keep God in your house first. And if you do that, you ain't nothing going to be able to come towards you. And everybody who going through something, any issue that you're going through, holler at me. Leave me a message, man. Go to listdoctor.com and leave it. You can holler at me if you want prayer. You can holler at me if you want healing. You can holler at me if you want somebody just to talk to. You can holler at my wife. You go to her page. Everybody got the link down at the bottom, so I don't really have to say it. You can go down at the bottom of the link of the computer and just gonna check her shit out. You can check mine out too. I will be putting her links up there. I will be putting my links up there in a couple of minutes. I love y'all. Keep God first.